Hey, what's up, leaders? Merry Christmas. This video is for you if you're serving on Christmas Eve. Um, we are excited about what God's going to do. Just want to give you a few things to know beforehand. This will help us with pregame if you watch this video, but also just kind of keep you in the know, right? So of course we have the two services, 5 and 6:15. And we're going to treat those two services just like we do on Sunday. So during the first service at the 5 and during the 5 o'clock service, we'll have K through 2nd grade in one room for crew, and 3rd through 5th grade in another room for crew. And then they'll come together, do the performance, and then we'll have them go into one room, into the bigger crew room to do the skit and watch a little movie, and then they'll go back to their rooms. And then during the second service in crew, we'll have K through 5th grade all in the one bigger room, and then we'll have double up in the other room. So just like Sunday, just so that you guys know. So if you are in littles and juniors, there's a couple other things I want to tell you about, and I want to tell you about the performance and how that's all going to be. So if you're in littles, you're going to be serving probably with lots of little ones and maybe a few new ones. Sometimes on Christmas Eve, parents keep their kids with them, but inevitably some will put them back, and so you'll probably have a couple of new kids that you've never had before. And so I would just, encourage you to pray for those kiddos. You just never know who might be in those rooms and those little kids that you're taking care of, what their future might look like, and just how God might use them. I think that's one of the main reasons why Jesus said, "Let the children come to me and do not hinder them, because the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these." It reminds us of the posture of our own hearts needs to be that of a child, and so our littles just remind us of that so much. And who knows who could be in our midst, right? Like the next, president, or the next evangelist like Billy Graham, or just, you never know. So just pray for those little ones while you got them, and I'm super thankful that you're serving in there, and it'll be the same as normal. We'll have 0 to 3 all in the one room, and juniors will operate the same too. One big difference, just so you all know, the whole thing is only going to take 45 minutes from start to finish, so it's a little bit shorter service. So we're going to try to fit everything in a little bit more compact schedule, but then that leads us to the performance, okay? So that'll be juniors and crew, and what will that look like? We will do a practice, so I'm going to send an email to parents and ask them to be there 15 minutes early if possible. So, service starts at 5. I'm going to ask parents, mostly of crew kids is who I'm really going to work on, but juniors are welcome to come early as well. So I would like them to be there about 15 minutes early, so 4:45, and like to go through it maybe once or twice just before we go out of the room, and we'll do that practice in the larger crew room. So just so you know, that's going to go out. And so if you have a crew kid and you can come early, you're going to be at pregame anyway, right? Pregame we'll do at 4:35, so about 25 minutes before service. And one of the main things about that is just being there early for new arrivals. Sometimes people know that there's going to be a check-in process, and so they come in early. We just want to make sure we have our leaders in place. And so pregame will be pretty short and sweet, but I want to thank everybody for serving on Christmas Eve, so it'll be a lot of fun. All right, so the performance also, once we start, what time is the performance going to be? It's going to be the second song. So they're going to do one big worship song, and then I'm going to go on stage and introduce the kids. And so we're going to have the kids come in. All our juniors are going to be on the floor, dead center, right in the middle. And then we're going to have K through 2nd grade on the left-hand side as you're looking at the stage. So they're going to be on the set of risers. And then our 3rd through 5th graders will be on the right-hand side as you're looking at the stage on the set of risers. So K through 2nd left, 3rd through 5th right, juniors right in the middle. And you know the two songs that we're going to do, Silent Night first, and then Joy to the World, just like we've been practicing. So that will be a lot of fun. Once they're done with that, I'll dismiss them. I'll do announcements, tell just the body, invite them to a few things after Christmas Eve if they want to come. And then you guys will head back to your rooms, and you'll go to your normal rooms just like you will on Sunday. So juniors will go to juniors, crew will go to crew. If you're in the first service and it's younger crew, then you will go we're going to have you all the crew kids go into one room, and we'll do the Bible lesson and the game and all that together. And then we'll switch back to the individual rooms after that. Second service, how will that look different? I know this is a lot, but just want to run through it. Second service, double up kids. So if parents are going to be there both services, we will have double up. We'll have K through 5th grade in one room, double up in the other room, just like we do on Sunday. The double up kids, I still am going to have them perform twice if they're going to be there for both services. But once they are done with the performance, they can go back to double up and get some snacks and watch a movie. And then the crew kids, that this is the only service they're at, will go into crew and we'll do the normal fun video and games and all that good stuff. All right, and then let's see. I think that pretty much takes care of the majority of stuff. The last thing I'll tell you is, let me grab these. So when the kiddos are leaving, this is going to be a little, it's basically a suitcase, just a mini travel suitcase. It says, Life Point 2019. Of course, they could hang this on the tree as an ornament if they want, but I bet it won't make it that far, because inside here there are Hershey Kisses, and this is just a way to say thank you for all the hard work for each child who's doing the performance. What do we do about kids who are there for the first time who have never done the performance? Great question. So we're going to have one leader stay in the room, hang with the kids, do some activities if they don't want to come or are not willing to come. Now, if they've never come and they're going to do it, we're still going to let them go out there with the rest of the kids if they want to, even though they may not know the motions. They can at least sing. There's a good chance that they'll know it, and that way parents can just come and how cool if your kid's out there and being a part of it. We have enough kids that'll know what they're doing to do it. So that's what'll happen if for new kids. We will have one leader in each room stay, just so that if kids are scared or whatever, if they just want to watch and stand in the back, they can do that. All right, so suitcase, this is a gift, but then also when parents check out, we're going to, when we check their badges, make sure that's really critical because we'll have a lot of new guests, so make sure they check their badges, and we will have restocked badges to do the computer check-in, but they're going to get this devotion. Inside this devotion, it's about Emmanuel, God with us, and it talks about Jesus leaving heaven and coming to earth, and it talks about packing your bag. And so this is the devotion that we're hoping that parents will do. It's really quick and simple. Probably, like you just read through that. It probably will take about 3 or 4 minutes for a family to do it. And it just talks about right before they go to bed, celebrating Jesus' birthday in the morning and how he went through everything that we go through. He was a kid. He was scared. He got scared sometimes. He scraped his knees sometimes. But he was Emmanuel, God with us. And God invaded earth from heaven through Jesus. And so really cool, quick little devotion, and it works really well for preschoolers too. So just so you know, producers, when you're checking out, every kid, juniors and crew, should get a suitcase full of Hershey Kisses to say thank you, and then they'll also get the family devotion to do on Christmas Eve night as a family right before they go to bed, real quick. All right, so that's it. I'm looking forward to see you guys at pregame, 4:35 at the school and in the normal room, crew room, and we'll give you just a couple little updates. But for the most part, if you see this video, you'll be pretty much ready. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good day today. Don't forget to remind the kiddos. You're going to get an email today to all parents that'll just have the videos, and if they can practice a little bit, in the morning tomorrow, that'll be great. All right, see you guys tomorrow.